Okay. So, haha. Oh, how do I say this? Well, Haematophilia, aka blood fetish. Yeah, I can't really, say, put that as a title on YouTube. So, yeah. How do I start this without... I don't know. Which, by the way, I'm in my room, and it's midnight. For some reason, everyone in the house is awake. So, that's fun. They're gonna start hearing me talking to myself. So, yeah. I guess I could start. Let me see. Haematophila. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. But, I think I got into it. Like, I didn't even know what it was that I was into until I did research, but that was later on. But, I guess when I was younger, like, let me see, when I was like a little kid and stuff, when, oh, let's go to the park because, all the cool little kids go to the park and play. I want to go on this slide. I want to run up this slide. Boom, I fell off. I scraped my knee. Oh no. Some kids freak out, some kids, Well, I look and cool, blood. Apparently that makes you an automatic weirdo, weird kid. AKA, she's gross. So, oops. I don't know, I was always fascinated with blood, I think. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah. I was always fascinated with blood. Like, how it looked and how it felt, and like if you get a cut or something, or like scrape your knees, and then it gives you like this burning feeling, but then like it becomes cold. Well, at least to me it does. It feels cold. And just the color of it, I just like it. And yeah. And a little later on, I think in middle school. By the way, trigger warning, watch out. For some reason, middle school, which was more than, let me see, wow, about 8 or 9 years ago. So, back in middle school, like, emo was a thing. Haha, apparently if you were emo, you were cool. But what they don't know that, like, emo was labeled as, oh, you were the suicidal child. But back then, that's what they knew it as in my school. I'm not going to say what school because I don't want to diss them. It was a nice middle school, but still, the students were shit. My bad. They were crap. But no, like, I remember when I cut my arm by accident. like, you know, one of those school desks, you know, the wood ones and everything, and for some reason there's like a chip or some sharp edge on it, and I know you get cut by it, and then I'm like, oh, I'm bleeding. And so they're like, oh my god, and like, oh, custodian, you gotta clean it up. And custodian's like, these kids. Well, when I did that, I didn't even notice. But then I started feeling something like, why do I feel something wet? Like, I don't have a water bottle with me this time. So I look and all my arm's bleeding. And I just stare at it. And this one girl screams like, oh my god, she cut herself. I'm like, didn't cut myself. The desk cut me. Wait, am I able to cut myself? I don't know, in middle school I wasn't thinking. But then someone else shouted like, oh, she's emo. She's emo. Da-da. And like, what's emo? And like, I mean, it sounds cool. Like, I didn't know what that meant. I was living under a rock, okay? But what else did I say? Like, without, I don't want to say names. Jesus. But no, like, I just look at it and like, wow, this feels nice. You know, and then, you know, I get sent to the nurse's office. Da-da. And then, of course, she bandaged me and everything. Like, now, if you need someone to talk to, I'm here. And I didn't know what that meant. I'm like, don't you have anybody to talk to? Uh, like I was so confused. I'm like, I mean, cool, thanks, but no, I got a few friends, so it's okay. But now thinking back, now I knew what she meant by that because she thought I was suicidal or something, but I'm not. Mm. So literally throughout middle school, I was like, oh, there's the emo girl, there's the weird girl, there's the one that likes to cut herself. I'm like, and that was that one time the desk cut me, and boom, you have a rep. But then you start upping the ante on the bounty. You're like upping the bounty onto that rep because I tried it out. Ta-da! There's the trigger. I just want to see blood, honestly. Like, I'm not gonna be at the PE class waiting for someone to fall down or something, or waiting until someone, like, oh my god, paper cut. Really? Is there blood? No. Or wait till someone, you know, get punched in the face so I could see their mouth bleed. No, I was impatient. I want to see blood. So I did. And I also, like, I like the way it looks when it comes down. But now, thinking about it, nah, I shouldn't, no. Cutting, like, on the arms, no. Not my thing. It was stupid of me to do that. Because, you know, you die quicker. I don't want to die. Well, I mean, we all going to one day. But, like, I don't want to do, like, I want to take my time. I want to, you know, do it naturally. Like, at my, you know, old age or something, or accident happens or whatever, I'm not gonna do it by bleeding out. Well, unless it's cause of accident, but you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I mean, once in a while, I get like little baby cuts on fingers, but that's it. That's because I'm reckless. But like purposely on the arms and stuff, I used to do it on my thighs. But if I do that now, I'm gonna cry because I got big thighs now. Well, I had big thighs back then, but back then was fat. Now it's like, well, bam, the thick thighs you want. Well, well, some people have different preferences. But anyway, I'm getting off track. Which, by the way, I'm sorry, I get off track a lot. So, if you're subscribed to this channel and you already knew that, thank you. I don't know. I'm tired. It's like 12 something in the morning. But I'm trying to remember because this was 9 years ago. Like 6th grade, I believe. Oh wait, no. I'm stupid. Around 7th, no, yeah, no. 8th grade? No. 7th grade, yeah. 7th grade. So, I met this, like, when everyone was calling me emo and stuff, and, oh, that's the suicide girl, and like, da. So, like, one day, I'm just going to the bathroom, that hall pass, and like, man, use the restroom. Wait, do all schools have to carry, like, this certain hall pass to go to the bathroom? Like, in my middle school, we had to get this paddle that said, like, bathroom pass. Now, I was all for it. And I'm like, ooh, paddle. Like, to other people, oh, that's a torture device. And like, oh, that's when kids are bad. And in my head, I'm like, yeah, I'm bad. And no, I was like the nicest, like, I was the most innocent person you'll ever meet back then. Right now, no. If I see that paddle again, I'd be like, oh, memories. Oh man. I wonder they still have that paddle. I would literally go back just to take it. Because I really did like that middle school. It was really nice. I had a lot of friends and made a lot of connections. And some of them kind of figured out what type of person I was. So they knew I wasn't suicidal. So they didn't judge me. So I was happy about that. Huh. Alright, off topic. So yeah, I was holding the hall pass, going to the bathroom and stuff. And then, I'm done and everything, I come out and stuff. And then, out of nowhere, I hear something. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be nosy. I'm gonna go towards it. Because, those, like, when you hear someone talking, like, you should not go towards it. Because, you don't want to be, what's the word? Eavesdropping, there you go. Eavesdropping on someone's conversation. But in my case, he was having conversation with himself. So I'm gonna go towards that combo. And good thing I did. Because that boy was Mr. Popular. Not gonna say his name. But I will say he's a really good friend of mine, and if he sees this video and figures out who this is and stuff, be like, hey buddy. But no. So I went towards him, so I'm like here and talking to him, so I was like, come on, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Do it. It's gonna look so pretty. It's gonna look so cool. Not cool, no, it's gonna feel great. So in my head, is he talking on the phone? No, he's not. He's looking at that. I don't know if every school had that, but there was like that random mirror in the hallway. Like, it's a very small mirror. Sometimes there'll be like round ones and like little square ones. I don't know, just a random mirror. Not even a mirror. It's like one of those, like the fisheye type things. I know in some gas stations they have it, but they have it in the corner. You know, instead of a camera and stuff, they have that so they can see throughout the whole store. It's like that, but just literally on the wall, eye level, and small. But yeah, he was, to himself. So I was like, hello? And that freaked him out. And he's like, what? And then that's when I saw it. He was a cutter, too. So I went, oh, whoa. And I was offended so hard because as soon as I saw his, arm bleeding, the first thing he said to me out of his mouth was, I'm not like you. This isn't what it looks like. And I was so, what? Did you just assume that I cut myself for no good reason? Of course, I asked him, like, what do you mean, not like me? And of course, like, he's like, I'm not suicidal. I'm not a freaking emo. Like, I forgot what he said. How could I I'll probably call him later. Be like, hey, what did you say to me back then, 9 years ago? No, 8 years ago. Yeah, it was 7th grade. I don't know, he said something to me. I'm like, yeah, whoa, don't assume. I'm not suicidal. I just like looking at blood. That took him off guard. He looked at me, he's like, wait, you just like look at the blood? It's like, yeah, I don't want to die. I just look at it. I'm not doing it because like, oh, I want to leave. I'm not being bullied. I mean, there were bullies at that school. But I didn't give a damn. I was like, okay, sure, bully me. Ooh, nothing's gonna hurt me. Oh, wow. Big forehead. Okay. I'd rather have a big forehead than a fake ass personality. So, I don't know. But yeah, it's just like, don't straight out. I just like look at the blood and trying to feel a bit, like why does it like burn first but then feels cold and like wow. And then that took him off guard, like really, really took him off guard. He just like, okay, maybe I am like you. And that took me off guard. Like, what? What? So I'm like, wait, why? What? But you're. Wait, what? And then realization pull on him, like, oh wait, I'm the popular one in the school. Don't tell nobody. Dude. And I'm like, who am I gonna tell? I only have 5 friends. And I don't, tell other people's business. I'm not one to gossip. Like, no. The only time I do gossip is when, oh, I heard there's like a different pizza at the cafeteria. That's my gossip. My gossip is food. Like, I'll let people know what we're having for lunch before the people on like the little morning school news, whatever thing, tell us what's for lunch. I already know. Do you know why? Friends with the lunch ladies. Wow, this is the worst story time I have ever told. But then again, there's no one in here, and I'm talking to myself. Well, not really. My dog's right next to me, but he's a dog. Oy. Man, I'm tired. Alright, but yeah. Well, I guess like after that, yada yada yada, we slowly started seeing each other a lot more. We kind of became friends, and some people found out, and like some of his friends that don't know that he cuts and stuff, um, they like asked him, was like, hey, I saw you hanging out with this girl, me. What's the problem with that? Like he was like acting like, yeah, so what of it? I was like, she's an emo, right? She cuts herself. Like, you shouldn't hang out with her. And it's like, what the heck? What the heck? Like, that was like only once or twice. That was it. And apparently, you get caught. It's a crime. But, yeah. Now, what they didn't know that I was there listening. Like, I was in the corner and everything, and then I heard them say my name, like, what are you hanging out with? Yeah. And then I stopped because, I'm nosy. And also, it was about me. Of course, I want to hear. And Mr. Popular stood up for me. Not gonna lie, it made me really happy. I was like, dude, you don't know her. If you get to know her, she's pretty awesome. Like, she's a good listener. She understands. And Like, there's things that you don't know about her, and they're really cool. Like, once you hear about them, like the things she watches and things she reads and what she's into, and then his douchebag friend. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call him. His douchebag friend. Was like, yeah, she's into death. She's into, oh, take my life. Da, da. And I'm like, how dare you? Which, by the way, tada, I popped in. Like, how dare you talk about other people behind their back and not telling them to their face? Yeah, I'm weird. Yeah, I cut my wrist. But not for the reason you guys are thinking. I just like looking at it. Yeah. Apparently, when I say that, that makes me weird. Oh, she just likes seeing blood. Da, da. Oh, she's a Satanist. Whoa. Da, da. I'm like, what? Like, no. Okay, well, I'm gonna finish that there. Okay, afterwards, I moved and went to a different middle school, and I'm not gonna talk about that because my 8th grade year was very terrible. Very terrible. And once again, I'm not gonna say what middle school it was, but I'll give you a hint. It's in Florida, and the principal is the most horrible person you'll ever meet. And she's fake as fuck. So, yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. Now you guys could narrow it down. Maybe maybe you've been to a middle school with a bad principal. But if you could comment down below like what middle school I'm talking about, and go right ahead. Maybe I'll like it and confirm it. Maybe I might heart it. Who knows? If you guys could comment down the guess of what middle school I'm talking about, the one in Florida, I'll heart that comment. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, let's get to high school. We're almost 30 minutes. It's 12:30. Just making sure battery doesn't die. So, alright, so in high school, I don't cut wrists anymore. But, oh, high school was just a beautiful thing. That's a lie. But it was a good start for me because as soon as I entered, boom, there was a fight. And I was all in for it. Yeah, everyone's taking out their phones and like, oh yeah, fight, fight, fight. But everyone's like puts away their phone, blood involved. Like, oh no, no, they start separating. And that's when I take my phone out. I start taking pictures and everything because, I'm that person. I don't take videos, I take pictures. So, yeah. Wow, even I think I'm weird. Like, if me now went to ninth grade me that was taking the photos, like, of the blood that the people are, like, spitting out from their mouth, I'm gonna be like, girl, don't do that. No, this is me from the future. Yeah, we didn't grow in height, but shocking. But yeah, no, don't no. Just Google it. There's a bunch of images on Google, Tumblr. Oh wait, no, Tumblr like banned a bunch of fetishes, so there's your warning. So watch out for Tumblr. But yeah. Oh, sorry for yawning. It's just really late. But but yeah, no. And then like that was when someone grabs me. I'm like, well, what are you doing? Turn off your phone. No, like I was like, no, no. And then they separate the guys, and I've never been so attracted to a boy before in my life. Because I wasn't really interested in boys. I didn't really have crushes. Um, like I admired people, so I thought admired meant like if you liked someone, you admired them. I wasn't thinking in a romantic way. So back then, a lot of people got thrown. I'm like, oh, so you have a crush on them? So I'm like thinking crush mean like I admired them and like, yeah, I have a crush on them. I was they seem really cool. Yeah. So I'm like, hey, I like you, and like I admired you and stuff. But no, they took it the wrong way. Like, oh, I never want to be with you. It's like not romantically, but no. That moment, who he was a cute boy with a black eye and a busted lip. But with that busted lip, his fist with the other guy's blood. And then something inside of me, like I felt something weird in my stomach. And then like my chest, like my heart was like being like it was beating fast, but then out of nowhere it like stopped for a moment. And I kind of choked, to be honest. Like I was coughing really hard. Like I was trying to breathe. I was like, oh, why did my heart stop? So, so I'm just like remembering that moment, and it's like I remember how much of a mess I was. We're like separating the guys, and like they took one guy, to the office and stuff. Here's me being like following them, going with them, while everyone's just like, they scattered. Um, yeah, I followed them to the office and everything. I pretend to wait and everything. Like when the reception people from the school's office was like, "Are you waiting for someone?" And I'm like, "Are you waiting for the nurse?" And they're like, my friend's in there." I'm like, "Oh, you could go in the nurse's office, and there's a chair over there." I'm like, "I can?" I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, support your friend." Which, by the way, I have no idea who the guy is. I was just like trying to sort out what I was feeling and why. So, oh my god, I'm a stalker. Oh my god, that's so creepy. Oh no. No, but yeah, no, I went to the inside the nurse's office and she looked at me because she was like fixing the guy's like lip and like washing his hand. I mean, he could have done that himself. Only one hand was bloody. I don't know why he didn't wash his own hands. But I guess she was like wiping it down, for disinfectant stuff. So they both look at me, and then I'm like, who? And then she's like, may I help you? And I'm like, so in my head, I'm like, crap, what do I say? I can't say, oh, I just want to see if he's okay or not. That'll be weird. I'm like, who are you? Why are you worried about me? Or stuff like that. So I did the one thing that I could only do. Oh, ow, my stomach. It hurts. It really hurts. I don't know what's going on. That was my excuse. So, of course, I lay down onto the little bed, little things that they had with that annoying ass cripply paper on it. But I was okay with it because it was right next to the cat. He was on a bed too, but another bed. But you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm hoping. But yeah. Honestly, I had no shame facing him and just watching. And so I'm just, wow. So what happened? And then the nurse like answered for him like, oh, okay, Miss Lady, I didn't want to hear from you, but okay. Like, oh, there was a fight. Did it? I'm like, yeah, I know there was a fight. I just want to know why there was a fight. I'm like, jeez. So I was just like, oh, what happened? So I'm asking him. And he says, a logical answer is none of your business. Ouch. Which is kind of true. It wasn't. But man, out of some strange miracle, in walks in, dun dun, a girl with a nosebleed. Now, I was all in for it, but I could not handle her screaming and crying of, my nose is bleeding, my nose is bleeding, my nose is bleeding, help me. And so that's like, I went from yes to, oh my god, take her away. Take her away. So, like, nurse lady takes her to the bathroom and stuff. And like, hey, it's okay, you could hear them crying. And boom, I'm alone with the guy. And I asked him again, like, so, you're gonna tell me now? He just stares at me like I'm stupid. And I was like, come on, she's not here, so let me hear it. And he did. Wow, that was super easy. So, mainly, it was just like, oh, they were like talking about jokes and stuff, and like this one guy was like, "Oh man, I was dating this one girl, and turns out that girl was his sister." So yeah, that told me this, that the person that he punched real good to have his blood on his hand. So cute guy punched dipshit because dipshit was with cute guy's sister. And he kind of treated her, like an achievement. It's like, yeah, I got laid with her. Now I could just throw her away. I'm done. There's no reason for me to go back. So I get why he punched her. He deserved it. Oh, but I kind of wish he won though. But then again, that black guy, that busted lip, was so hot. Alright, no, enough about that. But yeah, then, like, I don't know, I guess I started talking to him more and stuff. I was like, man, what a dick move. Da, da. And I did not know this, by the way. I did not know this. I was in ninth grade. That man was in 11th grade. So not only would I not be seeing him that much, but I won't be spending the rest of high school with him. And that broke my heart. Well, back then, I thought. But by some strange miracle, we became friends. It sounds stupid. It was like, how can you be friends? And you're weird. That you literally stalked him to the nurse's office. I was like, look, it was my first time in school, and like, I don't know why. He was very attractive, and black eye, busted lip, blood. Oh my god. Alright, but no. The dude literally tells me, your stomach doesn't hurt. I was like, what? Oh, wait, yeah, I totally forgot the whole bit that I did. It's like, oh, yeah, no, it hurts, not that much. It's like, stop lying. It's like, oh, how'd you know? It's like, because you're like literally laying down, like, oh, tell me more. And I was not ashamed of that. I had that elbow and my hand resting on my chin. Elbow up, head up. On my side, it was like, yes, tell me more. So I'm like, alright, you got me. I was like, why are you here? And like, I didn't know how to answer, so I told him the truth. Told why I was there, like why, I went in and stuff. He laughed. He laughed at me. Like that when he was sort of laughing with me, but laughing at me also. And honestly, he's the one that taught me that word. The Haematophila. Because he was like, oh, you got Haematophila. No, I'm like, I got a what? And he's like, oh, you have a blood fetish. I knew what like fetishes were, but like, uh, blood fetish? I'm like, wait, that's a thing? It's like, if you're attracted to it, it's a fetish. And that's kind of true. But, oh, Jesus. What can I say? Um, Let me see. I guess like a few days later, I see the guy again. Um, which by the way, I didn't know he was in 11th grade until like a few days after that encounter and stuff. I found out because, like, hey, have you seen this person? And like, and I was like, no, no, like, no one in my grade knew. Except for this one girl. Like, there's always that one girl that knows, for some reason, that knows everybody. Like, I'm like, oh, this person's over here. Like, oh, that person's dating them. And like, oh, have you heard that she knows everybody? Like, if you know there's that one person that knows everybody in the school, she was that. So I asked her about him. I was like, really? I'm like, you know him? I'm like, oh yeah, he's in 11th grade. I'm like, what? I was like, yeah, I'm talking about this person, right? I was like, yeah. I'm like, around. I mean, to me, I thought he was pretty tall because I was very tiny. I don't know why I said was. I'm still tiny. I was like, you know, that person that's like 6 feet tall? I'm like, is he? Yeah. Oh man, I was like, wait, what do you want to know? I'm like, no reason. So yeah, I actually like passed by him going through class and stuff. It's like, oh hey, and he was like still healing, and like his black eye wasn't as black eye-ish, just like a little like bruising under the eye, like on the side. Like it wasn't like the full around circular motion. I'm falling asleep. Look. Well, let me wrap this up. I'll probably make a part two. Okay, it's a lot. Oh shoot. Okay. Whew. Alright. Yeah, I should wrap this up. My phone's overheating. So, yeah, we both had. Wait, I was in 9th grade, so. Okay, I'm just gonna end it there. Alright, like and subscribe. Good night. See you in the next stream.